Hello, and welcome to my channel for a new kind of video that I've never done before. Hi, I'm Municorny. Most people call me M, and if you've been around these parts before, you'll know I absolutely love slime. I love playing with it. It is great. I love it. And I have dabbled with slimy things in my live streams, but I have not made a video about it before. So here I am today. This is voice over me. My hands are past me, so it's super trippy. But yeah, I'm going to be playing with some slimes from a shop called MOMO Slimes here in today's video. It is one of those like fancy schmancy Instagram aesthetic slime shops, and with some really cool stuff. Hopefully you guys like this. So the slime you see me playing with now is my first Francis slime that I've ever owned. Say that 10 times fast. Francis slime. And it was actually a gift for my birthday, which yes, was back in May. Don't question the timeline here. And this is called like Mermaid Krispies, and it is a slime that was a gift from my husband that he picked out for me. I basically told him I really want one of those fancy DIY slimes, please and thank you, and this is what he picked out, and I adore it. It comes with a blue crunchy crispy base and then a questionable jar of white stuff, which if you're looking at it without context and you see this white stuff all over my hand, you may be a teeny bit concerned. It also comes with a small container of this blue, that's not blue, that's definitely purple, this purple clear jelly slime. Yeah, all of it, I don't remember the individual scents of it, but all of it together is scented like a Mermaid Rice Krispie treat. Like literally, that's just what it smells like. I don't know how else to describe it to you, but that's what it smells like. And this is a DIY kit, so it has all of these pieces, and what you're supposed to do is pull up the picture of the fancy Instagram picture of Momo Slimes and then try to assemble it all aesthetic, just like the picture. We're gonna see how well I do, and I'll put the comparison pictures up in this video. But here I am assembling the slime. It came with this big clay Rice Krispie with glitter on it. Do not eat it. I know it looks good enough to eat, but this is totally not edible. It just looks heavenly and smells heavenly, and it's great. Just like the picture, I am doing my very best to drizzle the purple stuff all over the white stuff and all over the the Rice Krispie treat. I'm obviously making a giant mess. It all came out a little bit sticky because I think it's really hot here in Texas, and in transit and stuff, I think the slime can get really sticky and melt down. But that can be fixed with activator. I'll talk more about that later. But it also came with these fun charms, some little seashells and little bubble charms, a little mermaid tail, and it's just so precious. Look how aesthetic all this white stuff is flowing everywhere. Love it. And here comes the absolute best part, getting to mush it all together. Oh my gosh, so satisfying. I always kind of thought, okay, maybe this is as far as the fun will go, and after it's all mushed together it'll be less cool, but so not true. It's still a very cool slime, and I play with it even to this day, like literally right now playing with the slime after it's all mushed together. But this is the best part, mushing it together, just so gracefully spreading the sticky stuff all over my desk and mushing it together. I love the colors. It's beautiful. I love the vibrant blue of the crispy slime, and I love how the purple mixes in, and it's just so gorgeous. The texture is great. The smell is even better. This is one of my favorite smelling slimes that I'm going to try in this whole video. This is incredible. I love it. I just love watching the colors mix, and it is amazing. So thanks, husband. Love this. My first slime was a success. I learned some things along the way, like activator it's basically borax mixed with some water, and if a few drops of that will make your slime less sticky and make it more bearable and more easy to handle. I didn't really know all that during this time. So, you know, I just willfully mushed it around and just hoped it worked out. But I think it turned out pretty good. The final result is kind of a light blue purplish color, and the smell, the heavenly, texture heavenly, love it. So after that, I was hopelessly addicted and I went and made another order from MOMO Slimes. Of course, it comes with some free candy and inside this bag with a slime care guide, as well as a little packet of powder borax. This is the activator I'm talking about. The instructions will tell you how to mix this into water, and that's what's going to help you activate your slime and make it less sticky. So I ordered butterfly pea flowers slush. Complicated names. They also gave me a small free slime as a thank you, which I ended up absolutely loving. This other slime is like Strawbb, BB, Moo Milky Milk. I don't remember the actual name. I'm just making up something off my memory. Strawbb, BB, Moo ice cream. You know, close enough. This is another DIY slime, so that just means it comes with lots of pieces and bits and bobs and stuff, and we get to assemble it and make it all aesthetic before mushing it all together. Those are pretty much my favorites, the DIY ones, the ones with the lots of parts and pieces. It feels like you get a lot of fun for your bang fun for your buck. This next one I got was Boba ice cream waffle. Came with an adorable waffle clay piece, and yeah, another DIY slime. You can tell I kind of like DIY slimes. They're just so much fun. I just love it, and they're so unique, and I love it. This next one I'm opening up is Unicorn Crystal, a Bingsu bead slime. It's got a bunch of beads in it, and it came with like a white crystally base and some like a unicorn and some glitters and some other color. I am doing so good at this voiceover thing. I think I should be hired for TV. Some unicorn crystally thingies that go on top. And yeah, I got a really fun batch of slimes to play with for you guys. So first I'm going to start with a thank you slime. It's really small, but it's good. If it comes a little sticky, don't worry. I got some activator off to the side. Yeah, so always got to have the activator when playing with white, sticky, gooey stuff. This slime has these like pellet beads inside. I don't really know how to describe it. They're hard and they're round. I think they're like beads that go in the butts of teddy bears and stuff. And it also has some little specks of brown black glitter because this slime smells like cinnamon toast or like French toast. And I think it comes from one of their slimes that's like that. And yeah, I love it because it looks like kind of milky and has the glitters that look like little cinnamon bits, and it smells like cinnamon. It smells more like French toast. I don't know how to describe it. I love the texture though. I'm a huge fan of slimes with beads in it. Love it. So free slime, 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it. Love the white goopy sticky stuff. Love it. The next one I'm going to play with is the butterfly pea flower slush. This one is beautiful in color. Oh my goodness. It's fabulous. My favorite color is purple. So seeing the glitter in the purple, I was like, yes, add to cart. Love that. So opening it up, you can tell the texture is instantly a lot different. Slimes come in so many different textures. It is unreal. I had no idea how deep the slime world goes. This one is called a slush slime, and it literally kind of looks like an icy, and it feels wet, kind of like an icy. Yeah, this one came with some really cute flowers to add into it and some little butterfly sequins, just lots of fun stuff. And me being who I am, I had to meticulously line up the flowers exactly how I wanted them so I could take a cute picture. But I think it looks great. It also is kind of two-toned. I think that was done on purpose. The bottom is like a deeper blue and the top is a purple. So mixing it all together is going to be heckin' fun. I guess you could sort of call this like a DIY slime because I DIY'd put the add-ins in, but I don't think it technically is. It's just, this is just like a slime, a regular slime where I don't have a big clay piece to mush in. So I love these two colors together. Oh my gosh. And mixing them together is heavenly and satisfying. The scent on this one is kind of like a, I don't know, like florally is the best way I can describe it. And the texture is a lot of fun. You don't really get a whole lot of kind of bubble popping or satisfying noises when playing with a slime. You do a little bit, but it's very soft and like squishy. I mean, it kind of looks and feels like you're mushing an icy or a Slurpee, but not, because it's a slime and it's, you know, not a drink. But it is a little bit wet feeling. It's so hard to describe. It's so hard to describe, but I love this one a lot. I love how soft it is. The only thing I don't like is the butterfly sequins end up poking the hell out of my hands, and I probably take those out at some point because they're really sharp, and I'd be like squishing it around and they would poke my hands and hurt. But this one's a lot of fun. I love the end result, the nice purple color it turns into. I love kind of picking through it and finding the little flower add-ins. It is just so much fun, so satisfying for my anxiety, and that's why I love slime. So here I am doing a drizzle test, because that's what the people on YouTube do, and I'm like, oh, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, it doesn't drizzle very well. Also, I just don't really know what I'm doing that much, and it doesn't really go back into the container well. It kind of inflates and gets a lot of air into it, and trying to get it back into the container is a whole other story, but I made it work, and it is what it is. So yeah, put that off to the side. That's one thing that annoys me so much about these slime shops, is like the slime doesn't go back in the dang container that it comes in, and I'm like, what the heck. The next one I'm gonna play with is the Strawbb Moo Milky Milk one. Yeah, very, very similar texture to the butterfly snow pea, but I think I'm doing this with my hands because if I remember correctly, I think it was wetter. The base is like, it's basically the same as the previous one, but I think it felt a little wetter, if that makes sense. So this is another kind of icy type texture, but this one seems to have more snow in it. They put fake snow in these slimes to make them have this texture, in case you didn't know. So I don't know, I'm not a professional, but it felt the same, but also a little bit different, if that makes sense. Probably not. The little container of the red stuff it came with was another clear jelly type one. But inside it had these foam cube chunks that looked like strawberry chunks. I love this. This is done so well, and I love this one on its own. I'm doing a sniff test here to smell it because each and every part of this smells like strawberry ice cream. It is amazing. Like, I love the smell of this one so much. It makes me want to have some strawberry ice cream. So here I am trying my best to assemble it in an aesthetic way. It came with some clay pieces, some little ice cream ball thingies to put on top. I'm just doing so good describing this. Yeah, love that. But then I put it on there and I was like, why does mine not look as cute as the Instagram picture? I'm not understanding. But I really did my best trying to make it look cute and not like a disaster. Trying to drizzle this red stuff in a way that looks good is way more difficult than it looks. All these like slime YouTubers that I watch, they make it look so easy. They just make it look so effortless. But side note, slime YouTube is very relaxing. I love watching it before bed. Love slime YouTube. So this one also came with charms and add-ins. Those little slices are called Fimo slices. They're little slices of clay, and they have a bunch of little strawberries in this kit, and then a really cute cow charm. So here I am just dumping the strawberries all over my desk and all over the slime, hoping that it looks good, and then boop, we stick the cow. Voila, It's done. Bon appetit. And here comes the best part. Squishy time. We're going to squish, squish, squish. So first I'm kind of taking it slow and breaking apart the clay pieces. I'm really trying to make this look nice, you guys. I'm trying to be graceful and, you know, I don't know. Like, it's kind of funny. You see the people that are like slime YouTubers, when they mush slime, they do it in a certain way that's so graceful and so satisfying, and I just don't know what I'm doing, but it's all fun. So mixing it all together is a lot of fun. These little foam pieces that look like strawberry chunks actually squish apart if you would like to squish them apart, which is really satisfying to do. So you can just kind of really get in there, mush it, mash it all together. The smell is heavenly. The texture is heavenly. It's so much fun. Mixing in the clay pieces doesn't really change the texture that much. It kind of just stays the same. And then we just mix in the red and it turns from white to a nice pinky color. Nice strawberry pinky color. Unlike the others, the charm in this one, it doesn't hurt when I squish it, and so I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's great. Love playing with it. I do find that I'm a fan of slimes that make really nice popping and noises and stuff. So this one doesn't really have that. Again, it's another really soft slime. But yeah, I'm trying to drizzle it. I'm trying to swirl it. I'm trying to do all the things that's like all aesthetic and cute. You know, doing my best. Okay, I'm doing my best over here. But yeah, this one's great. I don't really know what else I can say about it. It's great. Love it. 10 out of 10 slime. It does not fit in the container that it came into. It's so frustrating, but thankfully they give you the extra containers that the clay comes in, so you can use that for extra slime overflow, which these fancy slimes do overflow from these slime shops. The next one I'm going to play with is Boba Cream Waffle. This one I'm so excited for. My husband's from Belgium, so waffles, we love waffles around here. This one came with a small container of brown goop and a waffle clay piece with a little boba charm inside, and then another clay piece of ice cream scoop. So this has got like 2 clay pieces, and the waffle's a really large one, and it looks really realistic. So here I am smelling it like 6 times. I think I really liked the smell because I was just like just smelling it over and over, like a crackhead. Oh my god, that never gets old. And yeah, the base is just a very traditional glossy white slime. This is kind of what a lot of people imagine when you say the word slime. It's just very traditional in that sense. It makes fart noises, which I freaking live for. Like, it's the best. And this slime does make a lot of bubble pops and nice noises when you get some air into it. So I really appreciate that. And the smell is really good as well. It smells like some kind of boba waffle cream ice cream thing. It smells good. Okay. It's great. I just love playing with this white sticky stuff. It's fantastic. I have no qualms with the base. It's great. I have no qualms with any of it. I just really like that word, qualms. It's fantastic. So here I am trying to drizzle it. Doesn't go too well. Sticks all over my hands. I'm making a mess at this point. Don't worry, I have activator on hand and we'll get it sorted, okay? Don't play with slime without activator off to the side. That is the lesson in today's video. So we're going to try to assemble it and make it all cute now. This charm is adorable. It's like a little kind of jar with some boba in it, and it's great. This waffle looks so realistic. I think I sniffed it just then just to see if it was scented. It wasn't. It's just like a nice clay piece, but it's really cool looking. I don't know how they make this stuff, but it looks great. Now we're going to take the brown goop and play with that, and to my surprise, it's got little boba balls in it. Isn't that so cute? Oh my god, they're so cute. So I thought these were another thing that I could squish and break apart, but it turns out that they're beads. So they're just like hard black beads, and you cannot squish these and break them apart. They're more like charms, if you will, or beads. So yep, here we are drizzling it. Hopefully I get better drizzling skills as the video goes on, but I'm not so sure. Just really trying to make it look really nice, just like the Instagram picture. Put the little ice cream on top, put a little bit of more drizzle. My waffle don't drizzle, it folds. Anyways, put the little charm in, and voila, it's perfect. Look at my masterpiece. It's amazing. Now let's destroy it. It is such a shame. You put together these really cute slimes and then you destroy them. It's so sad. But that's why you can always take a picture and just remember how cute your slime was forever and ever. So mushing it apart, breaking apart clay pieces is so much fun and so satisfying. This slime is just kind of overflowing and sticking everywhere. Definitely think I needed some activator with this one. But yeah, you mix this in and it just starts to turn a nice tan color. I really like the smell on this one, and the texture is quite different from the previous couple. It is more glossy and makes better noise, like when you're squishing it, it makes bubble pop, so it's like going that's my best demonstration. And it's just really satisfying. So it doesn't take much time at all to mix it all in and mix the waffle in and mix it all together. It starts to come together. This one, it's very sticky. I'm noticing, wow, this is like all over my hands. Bless my soul. The one thing that does bother me a little bit about this one is the boba beads. They fall out sometimes. They'll just like fling across my desk every so often. So that's like a teeny bit frustrating. It becomes less of a glossy slime and more of like a buttery kind of, I don't even know, smooth slime. It's I don't know how to explain it. It feels kind of like dough. It's like a buttery dough. Yeah. So I took the charm out because, again, the straw sticking out is kind of poking me when I squish it. I'm trying to make a nice swirl. Unlike the others, this one does make a really nice swirl. Not a squirrel. I wish I was talented enough to make a swirl out of slime, but I'm not. I'm making a swirl, and it looks pretty good, I think. We're going to even try again. Just another one for the road. It looks like a nice ice cream swirl or something. I don't know. And I love how, like, when you let it sit there, it kind of expands like dough. It's great. Really like the texture out of this one. 10 out of 10 slime. And once again, it does not fit into my container, which is annoying as heck. So I'm having to separate it and break it apart and put the rest in the container that the clay came in. Okay, last but not least, we're going to play with the unicorn bingsu slime. This one's so up my alley. I love unicorns, I love rainbows, I love sparkly things, so it's great. First of all, immediately opening it, the smell. I love the smell. It smells like lemonade, like a strawberry lemonade. It's great. I love it. So bingsu slimes has a bunch of beads in it. So the texture is very, it's like you're crunching a bunch of beads in your hand. Yeah, well, duh. Some people don't like it because it irritates their hand. It's very kind of exfoliating and scratchy, but some people like it more for that reason. And I almost think that this texture is my favorite. I love slimes with beads in it, and I've kind of discovered that it's my favorite, but it's mostly because of the sound. It just makes a lot of like crunchy noises, and it's so pretty. If you look up close, it's very like holographic and sparkly. The more you play with it, it does become more clouded, but that's okay. And it's just, yeah, really great. I love bingsu beads. At this point, I'm not having fallout, and I'm not having the beads coming out of the slime mixture. I'll talk more on that later. This comes with a little side of some rainbow layered bingsu bead slime. And because I watched some YouTube videos, I knew exactly what to do. So you got to like squeeze the sides and get this all out in one chunk. Obviously, this went really smoothly for me. And then you take your lid. This is so genius. Watch this. You take your lid and you mush it down. And you make this little like circle. That way you can put it on top of your base. Whoever came up with that is freaking genius. It looks like a snow cone. It really does. I absolutely love how this slime looks. It is so gorgeous. I love it. 10 out of 10. Amazing. Now I just really want a snow cone. You know, no, I want shave ice from Hawaii. That stuff is the bomb dot freaking com. So it came with a bunch of sequins and more Fimo slices and other little add-ins like that, and this cute unicorn charm that I'm sticking on top. And then, whee! We're gonna drown him. That's what we're gonna do. Goodbye, unicorn. And then we get to mix all the pretty colors together. Take your guesses now. What color do you think the end result of this slime is going to be? I was wrong. What I thought it was going to be. It definitely surprised me. So we're mushing all the colors together. Doesn't take too long to mush it all in. But yeah, so I thought in my brain that, oh, this is feeling a little sticky and getting on my hands. And so I was like wanting to activate it, and so I did later in this video. But the thing is, you have to be really careful about with these bingsu slimes is you don't want to over activate it because it makes it too stiff and the beads start flying out everywhere. So that was my mistake. But anyways, this slime is great. My favorite part about it is the sound and the texture. I just absolutely love the like crunchy sizzliness. That is what satisfies my brain. It like scratches this itch in my brain that I didn't know I had. Here I am drizzling it. So when you mix it all together, it just becomes this kind of weird dull color. That is what I was a little disappointed in with this slime, is like I wanted it to be prettier. Everything else I love about the slime. I love the smell, I love the texture, I love the sound, but it just isn't like pretty. It just doesn't give me that wow. It just kind of looks a little bit like barf, I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay. Squirting some activator in. This was a mistake because later as my slime sat, it got overactivated and all my bingsu beads started falling out. But I think that was definitely my fault and not the slime's fault because, yeah, the slime was fine when I opened it up. But yeah, this is what it turned into. Kind of a weird white dull color with some yellow chunks in it. So beautiful. Love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. Leave a comment if you liked this sort of thing and I'll do more because I like playing with slime. So if you like it too, then we'll definitely do more. Hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, comment, do all the things, and goodbye.